Myra's in Now with Sports, and quite the script for the Victoria Royals over the weekend.
Does it get better?
It's perfect.
It is absolutely perfect, AJ. And if they keep this up, hockey fans in the capital will be saying, Canucks who? NHL what? You couldn't ask for a better start to the season. 2-0 after sweeping the Vancouver Giants. The Royals have scoring and a hot goalie in the self-professed real deal, Patrick Polivka. In the season opening weekend, the Royals sent the home crowd home happy and wanting more. By all indications, Victorians love their hometown hockey team.
You gotta love it. You gotta love hockey, and you gotta love Victoria.
Absolutely. They're gonna squash Vancouver like they always do.
More than 6,500 people filed into Save-On Foods Memorial Centre on Saturday to watch the puck drop on the second season of Victoria Royals hockey. Canucks anthem singer Mark Donnelly got the crowd pumped up with his famous rendition of "O Canada." Ben Walker sent the crowd into a frenzy when he opened the scoring in the first period. No one more excited than this young man, perfectly positioned against the glass to join in on the celebrations.
Real nice to have the crowd behind us tonight. There's a lot of people in the stands, and it's always fun to play in front of big crowds like that.
Oh, this is an exciting building, and the crowd they were excited, they were into it, and hopefully we can continue to entertain them.
Royals owner Graham Lee shook things up in the offseason, bringing Dave Lowry in to replace Mark Habscheid on the bench. Alex Gogolev helped lift the new coach to a perfect 2-0 start by capitalizing on a picture-perfect pass from Logan Nelson in the second period.
It's something special, that's for sure. It didn't happen a lot last year, so having those 2 wins this weekend is it's a good way to start off the year.
I like the way we played. I like the result at the end, and moving forward, there's some things that we're going to work on, and we're going to continue to get better.
If the Royals continue to win, the fans will continue to flood the gates. With no NHL on TV to keep the hockey faithful at home, the barn on Blanchard could be bumping all season long.
At least we have our WHL team, so while we're missing the Canucks, we have something to celebrate here.
Sure, yeah, it's the only game in town, so you got to support the Royals, man.
It's been a great market, and they really, I think the team has really captured the imagination of the people here, so it's exciting.
Well, the national rankings are out in the Canadian Junior Hockey League, and the Victoria Grizzlies are among the top 10 Junior A teams in the country. The Grizz sit in 8th spot overall after taking 4 of a possible 6 points this weekend on their mainland road swing. They currently lead the BCHL in points with their 5-1-0-1 record. Well, Jamie Benn, he's a few years removed from wearing a Grizzlies uniform. In fact, he's just wearing a plain black uniform right now during the lockout. The Dallas Stars forward is still in the Greater Victoria area. As this lockout drags on, the League and the Players Association met today to discuss hockey-related revenue, but did not talk about a new collective bargaining agreement. Deputy Commissioner Bill Daly says that the League is fully committed to not missing any regular season games, and for Ben, the sooner he can get back to the Big D, the better.
That's why we're still training hard and skating every day. So, when the time comes, myself and all the other players around the NHL are going to be ready, and I know we're excited to get it going. Not playing hockey when we should be is tough on the players, the fans, and a lot of businesses out there. So it's not very fun right now.
It was a huge weekend on the gridiron for our island football teams. Both the VI Raiders and the West Shore Rebels returned home with W's in their games and occupy first and second spot in the BCFC respectively. The Raiders avenged their Week 2 tie with the Langley Rams by handing them a 41-29 loss in front of their home fans.
We managed to come together as a team. It was a special feeling on the sidelines, when you return the opening kickoff of the second half for a touchdown, and then you get a couple quick scores, and then you're up by 21 quick points. So it was a huge momentum swing for us, and we felt that it was not so much of a selfish win, it was a full team win.
Well, a good week of practice had YANTZ and crew prepared for the Rams, and no one was dialed in. Then the quarterback himself, YANTZ threw for more than 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. Now, the Leafs to lock horns with those same Rams once more this season, but they aren't looking past the Okanagan Sun this weekend.
You know, we go back in their barn again, so you know, we got to be prepared for, you know, more hungry, and you know, they're going to be hungry to, you know, stop our offense, and they're going to want to put up points on our defense. So you know, we can't take them lightly, you know, just because, you know, we only won by, you know, 12 points. So we got to be prepared for a very good game.
Good game happening tonight at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Hudson Mack and 70,000 of his closest friends taking in the Monday Nighter, the Packers and the Seahawks. But the Mack family is there, I think, to cheer on Green Bay because Hudson's son Hamilton has a strange romance with that club.
I golfed with him last week, and it was all the gear. He was
had
wearing
the socks,
the gear. Yeah.
the wallet,
Yeah.
the shirt, the hat. It's a little bit ridiculous. So we'll see what happens there. We'll try to have some highlights for you at 6:45. Plus, let's go back to that kid in the
Favorite
Royals.
moment of the sportscast?
The Royals kid, and he's doing that
was awesome.
Gangnam style dance. So, and he's banging on the glass. I need to know who that kid is.
Yeah, we have
so
to
if you're
find
out
him.
there watching, we need to do a story with you. That's a wonderful kid. So he's the super fan right now, Royal super fan.
Great example of what's going on over at the barn there with the NHL out of commission.
Barn on
It's
Blanchard,
awesome.
place to be.
Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
We'll see you a little later.
I'm coming back.